1, 2, 3, now!
Recording?
I don't smoke, but I just like holding burning things. And
I can see it's beautiful the way things burn sometimes.
I know the burning of a cigarette reminds me of the burning of well, anyway, you could go to the next question.
Go ahead, I think.
Yeah.
What drew you and your fellow bandmates to punk music?
Can I put on sunglasses?
Oh yeah, do whatever you want.
It's bright.
Yeah, there's some studio lights here.
What was the question again?
Oh, the question was, what drew you and your bandmates to punk music?
Well, we just don't like the system. We don't like we don't like how it's run at all. We don't like the people who run it.
Who in particular are you unhappy with at this moment in time?
Well, George Bush, Lon Chaney.
What is the band's mantra? If the band had a saying that would be written down in history books, what would that be?
Life is short. So is music.
That's deep.
Yeah, it is deep. I just came up with that.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
man. That's
good. Yeah, I never thought about that.
Life is short, so is music. That's
Yeah.
good because, punk songs typically don't run incredibly long, maybe 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, too. I mean, honestly, I try to keep it to 30 seconds.
That's a quality idea. That's perfect for radio
Yeah, I mean,
play.
because, did you know attention span is no more than 30 seconds?
The name's Nigel Truffle. If you hadn't put the text up at the bottom, I'm a member of the band Nigel Truffle, Ernest Nastyway, and the Grunge Sponges. It's a 3-person outfit. We are recording our new single, The System, parentheses, and such.
If the band had a crest, like a family crest, what would be on the crest that really represents you?
So think of this, right? You have the crest. You have like a shield, right? It's like a shield.
Yeah.
So let's say we split it. We split it down the middle. And then it goes like that, right? Like across. Okay, so on the left side, there would be a chicken. But what are you thinking about? When I say chicken, what do you think about?
I think about that old joke that why'd the chicken cross the road?
Ha! Exactly, man. That's what I'm talking about. Look. Why does a chicken cross the road? Let me just ask you that really quick.
Well, because it needs to get to the other side.
No, man. That is not why. It's because it is a punk and it is fighting the system. Because the system tells you, stay on the right side. It says, stay on our side, and we say no. We're going to cross the road, and we're going to go to the other side. What is the other side? What is it? Tell me what you think what it is.
It's punk.
No, man. It is not punk. That is a stupid answer.
Is punk
Nirvana, man. It's Nirvana. Nirvana is on the other side, and that's what we're trying to find. That is it. Oh, my God. Dude.
You just got it, man.
It's it, man. It's Nirvana. Dude, I'm going to form a band, and I'm going to name it that, dude.
Name it what?
Nirvana.
What life experiences would you say have contributed to your music and the music of your band?
You just sort of go day by day, You don't know what's going to come unless the man shows you what's going to come, in which case you do know what's going to come. But you live day by day, trying your hardest to live in this cruel existential prison of a world where your creativity is dampened, and the man tells you what to do, and government tells you what to do, and women tell you what to do.
Well, speaking of women, I saw that you have 1 or 2 groupies that sort of tag along with the band.
They are our...
Did they ever tell you what to do?
No.
Yeah, I'm Lorelai. Last weekend I was just kind of hanging out at a coffee shop, and I saw Nigel, and he was like, "Hey," and it was kind of weird, but I went and started talking to them. It turns out they're in a band, so
All right, yeah, that's cool.
I'm here.
My name is Allison, but my friends call me Bloody Hell, and I've followed this band for about a week.
What would you say your favorite album or your favorite song is by the band?
I think their self-titled album was the strongest, like thematically.
Strongest, like
Yeah.
early stuff.
Yeah,
is
I'm
typically the-
always the early stuff before, it gets like too mainstream and I have to like there's a lot of pressure to
Yeah, that's like,
conform.
exactly. I understand what you mean.
Yeah.
I'd have to say their first album. It's it's hardcore and it gets down to the point. There's a message behind it, and it's a good tune.
Good many tunes on that album.
Many tunes.
Yeah. What drew you to follow them? Because there's a lot of underground punk bands around. What drew you to them in particular?
It's the way that they express themselves. It's the way that they just come off with a vibe that says, I don't care about anything. It actually inspired me to get this rock and roll tattoo about them.
Does that suggest that you don't care about anything?
I don't as well care
You
about
don't care about anything at all? All right.
I met them and they were cool. They were cool and then I ended up with names tattooed, and once that happens, it's
You wanna show us those?
yeah,
real quick?
yeah. I got a few. We've got Ernest right there, and Nigel, and once that happened, I was I'm here, I'm loyal, so I'm gonna be around. I'm sticking with these guys, so it's good.
Do you feel like punk music would exist without people being told what to do?
Well, the act of telling people who tell you what to do to not tell you what to do is what punk artists tell the people what to do. So no.
Is there anything else you want to say to the audience and the world about yourself or the band?
You know what, man? You know what?
What is it?
I do. I do have something to say.
What is it?
You see this? You see this heart-throbbing body?
Yes, I do.
You see it?
Yeah, it's right in front of me, man.
Yeah.
I see you.
Well, what if I take this hood off and I move this hair
To the side, and I just open my eyes. What do you see?
I see a member of a punk band.
God, no, it is not. No, man, You don't see this?
What are we supposed to see? Tell us what we're supposed to see.
Dude, I'm gay.
And you haven't told anybody like in the band?
Have I told? No, man, it's a punk band. They don't.
You can be gay in a punk band.
No, you cannot be gay in a punk band, dude.
Well, you better keep your voice down. I mean,
Don't tell them. Did you
I won't say anything.
Don't say anything.
I won't even show them this
Yeah,
video.
keep it. Cut that. Okay, no. Okay.
Okay.
All right, take your pants off.
Hey, dude. Sorry, I didn't hear you come in. I was just rocking out a little bit. This is Brett Murphy. He's my manager. He's the best manager in the world. Couldn't have asked for a better manager. He's producing my album. He's the coolest guy. He's the best manager in the world. Couldn't ask for a better manager.
You're welcome.
We ready to rock?
Do it.
All right. Let's make this album. It's been 2 hours and the Grunge sponges hasn't shown up, and I'm really worried. And he's gay. I'll call him.
Alright.
Yeah, so I'll take 2 one-topping large pizzas, one with pepperoni and do you like green peppers? And one with green peppers. How much is that gonna be? Hold on, let me ask my mom for some money.
So, how long have you been managing Nigel Truffle, Ernest Nasty Way, and the Grunge Sponges?
Couple days.
Couple days, alright. What drew you to their music? What made you want to represent them?
The noises. Yeah.
What kind of noises? Like music?
That's what you want to call it.
Alright. Could you describe your personal style to us? Or the style of the band and how they sort of align with each other?
Some dudes who don't give a just making some noise.
Alright. So is that sort of their mantra, you would say, just not really caring?
If I knew what that word was, then yes.
If the band had a crest, like a family crest, what do you think would be on the crest?
A turd on fire.
What would you say your favorite album is that the band has produced, or your favorite work of theirs?
Jimmy McSchnorkeldork.
It's classic.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So what do you do when managing the band? Like what are your usual duties on a day-to-day basis?
Just make sure is up and nothing goes right. Because if it goes right, then it's just not punk.
It's not punk enough.
Yeah.
So what do you do usually to make sure that things don't go correctly?
Nothing.
Dude, these things are disgusting.
Dude, it's been like 4 hours. Let's do something.
Wanna go to Starbucks?
That sounds good.
Alright, I'll go ask my mom for some Starbucks money.
Cool.
Right back. Hey! What are you doing? Those are my cigarettes!
Nothing. I'm out of here.
Brett Murphy, please. Brett, please.
Sorry, Nigel.
Brett. Brett! I only have 5 pairs left! Brett! Brett! You filming?
Yeah.
Songs in Andalusia, there's truth inside in the days of 39. To you, yeah.
I have sensitive gums. Well, my band abandoned me. I later learned that Ernest Nasty Way had died, which explains that I hadn't, seen him in 2 months. We should have called, somebody. And, I'm sort of bummed out at this point. And, I decided to channel my feelings of anger and disappointment and self-hatred and low self-esteem and sobbing into an experimental album that I'm going to title Existential Wasteland, parenthetical Ruby Fish, because, you know. And I've always liked noises, so I'm gonna show you a little bit of something I'm working on. I call it Floppy Boot Beast Movement 12.
Alright.
The number one biggest